you live tonight from virtual Knockhill, Scotland. This is going to be something for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and roll in. There we go. And audio. Yay. All right. So, Knockhill, short little racetrack.
There you go, Charles. You found the jump.
Could be fun.
Yeah, that last corner jump's going to be the best spot in my opinion.
You take about half the corner and then straighten out.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. 1 gallon remaining. Yellow flag. Watch out.
So it's got this thing they call Duffer's Dip.
SF2 community when guys are scoping out during warm-up, the best places for a rest.
Alright, well. The chicane here is crazy. It involves a jump. Whee! Uphill right-hander here called Clark. This big long curve here is ironically called the Railway Straight. And then the last one is Taylor's Elbow.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
The actual racing line involves crossing into the pit exit, which is crazy. Duffer's Dip.
Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace.
We never get into fifth gear here. Almost never. Ah!
Right side. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Keep digging. Hold your line.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Greg, are you okay? My crew chief just keeps saying there's an incident in Montgomery.
Right side.
Sorry about my zombie car
Yeah,
there.
left
I had
side.
to
Left side's clear.
leave my desk in a hurry.
Sector 1 is 1.5
Woo.
off the pace.
Formation flying between two Canadians is tricky.
Please, Jake.
I thought I stopped it on the side of the road, but I guess it kept rolling around.
These things don't have parking brakes.
Half a gallon remaining.
So yeah, 10 minutes left to practice.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Tyler's on track to get faster than me this lap. Oh, I just realized I'm not running race lab. I need to get that overlay on. I'll do that here in a second.
The car ahead has just done at 55.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
9, P5. You're currently 1.1 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, caution. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Chicane is tricky.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
Yeah, I'll get the overlay up in here in a second.
Bill's just tied it up. 37 seconds left and a half.
Oh yeah, if you don't care about football, well, we're gonna hear spoilers throughout, so just a heads up.
That puts you 0.8 off the leader's pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Are we doing open qualifying again?
No, it's closed. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
How many pit stops today?
2 like always.
Yeah, 2. It's usually always 2.
SF1 varies because sometimes it's a little bit longer race, extra 5 minutes.
If you take 4 or 5 laps at half throttle, you can make it in one stop.
55.94.
Or if you have a really, really long tow.
Yellow flag. You've got
Please
2
don't do
minutes of
that
fuel
because blue
remaining.
flags are a beast on this place.
My toes are all regular length. Thank God, Rusty. I hope that content wasn't reserved for just us. The heck is going on up there?
There's a car leaving the pits.
Absolute death.
Hey, great control on that though. I will applaud that.
Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Jake.
I do my best.
Pace in sector 3.
I just saw my assigned pit, and that is nutty. People at the in the earliest pit stalls are going to have to pit right as you enter the, are going to have to brake right as you enter the pit lane. Yeah, it could be really tricky.
That's one of the big advantages of qualifying well this one.
Fumes, mate. In this lap.
Heading to go
Box this lap.
All right.
It's
Speaking of
first pit
pits.
stall, pole or lap?
I thought first pit stall was fast practice time.
Okay, Jake. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Watch your speed. Box in 2.
They'll
One.
stack too, right? Like, so
Box now.
because there are so few pit stalls, they'll overlap depending on where you are in the field.
Yeah, I think there are 25, so we won't have overlap unless we get 25 folks.
Qualify well.
But is it qualifying time or practice time? I thought the practice time determined the pit stall order.
No, not at all. It's absolutely qualifying time, and first is the closest to the exit.
That's good to know. I'm always both practice and qualifying in the middle anyway, so maybe that's what I never knew.
There's a car behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
Just a heads up to everybody, there are 18 official pit stalls, so some might wrap around.
Just be cautious though, because there's going to be some early braking in the entry to pit.
Yeah, please practice your pit entries.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's really tiny pit entry, so the whole the half smidge of a second you'll save there is not worth crashing.
He's on your left side. You're clear on the left side.
Who's that? Let's see. Ah, Goozy. Okay, he finally got a decent car.
I remember a couple of seasons ago I got punted coming into the pits and then got a pit speed violation because I got punted.
If that was on purpose, that's pretty well played.
I'm gonna write that down.
Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace.
Kurt has demonstrated how fast the pit stops are. Alright, I'm gonna do a pit real quick and then get my overlays up.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Okay, got it that time. Started decelerating at the last hairpin.
Look out for the pit speed limit. 1. Box now.
Alright, that's about as good as that gets. Alright, so please stand by while I fix this. That's funny. Come on. There we go. Whoops. There we go. All right.
Yeah, it does. That's the way I saw it do. If you do a close qualifying, it says 4 laps and then in parentheses 15 minutes.
Got it.
And it got the 15 minutes from whatever was left in the paid session, so it's interesting how it does that. Ian, you might know a little bit more about it.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
You can advance it if everybody's done, correct?
So yeah, basically, it will default to 4 laps. So once you've done 4 laps, you're done qualifying, even if there's more time left over. And then if you wait 15 minutes, your qualifying will expire. So just everybody, as soon as you've done your qualifying, if you do 4 laps and you qualify, then you can always hit your blue button and say that you're ready to race.
And admins, what about the driver briefing? Should we grid, not grid? Just want to make sure everybody gets heard and can ask questions.
Yeah, Daniel, I'll ask if anybody has any questions at the end, and if I don't start the 60-second countdown until questions are done. So we can take the time. You should have plenty of time, and you don't have to grid until that 60-second thing is close.
That's the end of the session. P5.
If you do grid, your tires get cold and cold and cold while you sit there.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can sit there and you can...
Enough of that. Let's go race. Let's qualify.
All clear. Push now. We've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
Alright, in 4 laps, I should be able to get down to mid-55s. I get tires warm first, though. In fact, I'm going to sacrifice my first qualifying lap to getting tires warm. Not fully sacrifice it, but it's not as optimal as it could be either. Gotta be careful. Earlier I shifted into third too early there in the last corner and blew my engine.
P3, that lap was a 57.85.
Alright, let's go for 56. Mr. Shift. Where we are here.
P6, that was a 56.20.
Oh, buddy. It worked out. Not great, but not bad.
The leader's just done a 56.14.
Tight field. Who's where? Let's see. Chaz. Tearing it up. Last lap. Here we go. That was not a great exit.
The leader has just done a 55.91. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 0.19 off the leader's pace.
No off track, yay.
New fastest lap for Montgomery, 55.82. The car in front has just posted a 56.08.
That was a good exit, despite the wheel spin. $5.9, I'll take it. Don't know how long it'll last. Felt pretty good for 4 laps. And of course, Mutz is so fast. Pit stop time. I brake right at the end of this black.
Look out for
37 at the
box in
cones.
2, 1. Box now.
Really short pit lane. All right. I'm going to replay the whole thing while I go grab a beverage. All right, let's put it in cockpit mode. Come on. There we go. All right. All right. I will be right back. Y'all enjoy this. All right. That was more exciting than just a standby screen, right? Sorta. All right. Actually, let's look at results. I'm still third. All right, cool. I'll take it. Move that out of the way. All right. Live.
Is there anybody that's still qualifying out there?
Yeah, I think Chris is still qualifying, Joe.
Chris, George, and Dallas. Oh boy.
No, I'm done. It doesn't show a checkered flag next to your name in the entries. That's why. There, it showed up.
Okay, I think I can start talking about the spiel here while we have some time. Anybody have any questions up front?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start talking, and then we can have some Q&A here. So welcome, everybody. Knockhill. This is a quick track, so I'll get into the track-specific stuff in a second, but first I want to talk about league mentality and how we all practice it, and make sure that you drive everybody like you want to be driven, because you will race these same guys next week if you show up.
Mm-hmm.
So a few reminders. The radio should always be just reserved for pit comms and pass coordination only, no call-outs. You don't need to say sorry. Everybody gets it. Also, don't dive bomb. When attempting to overtake into a corner, the overtaking car's front wheels must overlap with the rear wheels of the car they're trying to pass before turn-in. If they don't have that, then they need to back out. The car trying to pass needs to back out. If you lose control of your car, hold on to your brakes. Hold your brakes. And you can do that, and it helps people predict your movement. Also, aim for the back of the car when people are like that. It's a little tip there. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. Yes, sorry. Lost my screen for a second. Rejoining. Make sure you rejoin parallel to the racing line, the racetrack. Rejoin safely. And blue flags and yellow flags are instructional, not informational. If you receive a blue flag, especially on this track, make sure you give them an opportunity to pass. And one specific thing about this track is that it has a couple of straights that are much easier to let that happen, and the really curvy bits are hard for that to happen. So if you're trying to pass somebody in a blue flag situation, be patient. You might need to wait for the straights, and if you're going to be passed by someone, that straight is the way to do it, honestly. All right, continuing. Your fuel has been limited. Expect to pit twice. Turn tire changing off. You don't need to change your tires. When you plan to pit, please, and you have traffic behind you, please tell them that you're going to pit. Communicate that by either using the radio or text. Blue flags are definitely going to be a thing on this track. And I mentioned the passing points for that. Pit out is really pretty dangerous because it's right in the racing line. It's a responsibility of the car that's on the track to leave room in turn one for that exiting car. The pits are very short. We mentioned in practice. Be careful of the pit entrance. It's very, very short. And also the pits, if you have a pit stall that is right close to the pit entrance, you may be able to, you may have to get in it right away. So be wary of that. Any questions? Anybody have any questions about this crazy place?
I have a question. Say two cars that are battling for position are coming up on a lap.
Did anybody hear that whole thing?
The blue flag. The second car in that battle should not take advantage of the situation to pass the first car. Is that correct?
Please repeat the question. It broke up. I don't think Joe is hearing, so anybody can answer that.
Yeah, from my recollection in the Discord, it was talked about that if there's a blue flag situation and you're battling, not to take advantage of the breakup thing. So yeah, Rusty, I think it's not, I wouldn't say there's a rule, but it's highly discouraged.
I got a quick one. Jake, I think you mentioned that you could take a peek to see where your pit stall is before the race starts. Can you tip us on that?
The way I do it is just I look for my lollipop guy as I'm going by. You know, if you've got pits set to medium, only your guy will show up, or even low, and that way you can just sort of spot where he is.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Okay, so just look over from the racing line and
Yeah, it's tricky. For what it's worth, Joe, we heard you. I don't know if we're hearing us.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear.
I mean, I can, but I'm sitting in my car.
I think you can hear the questions. I think we got it covered though.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some weird stuff with transmitting on radio and closed qualifying, I guess. That was kind of weird.
We heard your safety pitch, though, and the S.
Does anybody have any questions now that I can probably hear people?
I think the only one that we weren't entirely sure on is if two people are battling and they're coming up on a blue flag, the person who, you're not supposed to take advantage of that blue flag if you are the person battling behind. Is that correct?
It just seems like common sense.
I think it's the other way around. If you are battling someone and you are both under a blue flag, that's what's on hold. But if I'm battling P1 and P2 and we're coming up on a blue flag, lapped car, I think taking advantage of that is fair game. That might be a philosophical debate for after the race.
Well, what about the reverse? If you got lapped cars, I think it should be a yellow flag for the lapped.
Right.
So you cannot pass it. You cannot take advantage of that situation if you're the one being lapped.
Exactly. Fun stuff. Wonder if Joe ever got to where he could hear us. Yeah, see, I can't hear drivers now.
P3, the air temp is
Oh, crap.
68 Fahrenheit. Get ready,
Well, I missed my start. Okay.
go. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Totally missed him setting it at 60 seconds. Cost me a few hundred positions.
Come on, Jake. Just settle down. Find your rhythm.
10-4.
Go, Jack.
P8.
Thank you.
He's on your left side. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear left side.
We think P5 has binned it in the chicane.
At least I know where my pit stall is.
The leader's just done a 56.19. B6. Sector 3 time is fast.
Oops, off track.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Sorry, Mark.
The leader has just done a 56.00. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Car left. Clear left. Good job, buddy.
Good move, mate.
Yeah, this track is way more about track
Closer. The gap's now
management than
0.33.
speed.
Sector 2 is
Speed helps. Look at Nick up there.
off the pace.
Woo!
The leader has just done a 55.44.
Which is ridiculous.
Okay, Jake, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. P5.
Gotta catch Peter. Pit window's open? That's hilarious.
56.22. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Sector 1 time is good.
Compared to the leader? Neat. Wonder how far back people are if I pit now. Nah.
Car in front is just posted at 55.67.
Me too.
His lap time was at 55.67. That's your fastest lap today. The guy behind has just done a 55.74. You've got 1 gallon left.
They've been calling the chicane the yeet corner all week, but really it's more of a Kobe corner. You gotta throw it very precisely through there. Kobe.
We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
Aw. Head fake to the pits.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
30 laps. Next lap. Alright, good, that didn't count.
Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Hold your nerve, make them do the work. Sector 2 time is okay.
Alright, time to pit.
You got one right side. Still there. Still there. Right's clear.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. 2, 1. Box now.
Pit now.
There's traffic behind, take care.
Alright, as far as pit times go, that was pretty good. And look at that, nice clear road in front of us. And I can't stay on it. Some relative backup. So pitting cost me 12 positions. That is a tight field.
Fitting in, Greg.
A little bit ahead of Joe.
Car ahead's pitting.
Pit style wise.
B16.
Funny, my pit stop only added 20 seconds to my lap.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace. The gap gap to sharp. Ahead is now 6.4 seconds.
He always adds time to my gaps. Makes me think I'm further away than I am.
Incident in the left out of Duffer's Dip. Yellow flag, watch out. The gap to Snyder behind is increasing. It's now 8.4 seconds.
About to hit in traffic yet? No, not yet.
You've just done a 56.00.
Nothing if not consistent. Love that corner. Now I've got his draft. Nominally, I should be able to get by him on the straight. You gonna pit? Nope, not yet.
Pitting it.
Zach is. Probably a good move.
Okay, Jake, we're matching race pace.
Exiting.
P16.
All right, Justin.
Sector 1 is
This is your straight.
0.6 off the pace.
Right side. Right side's clear.
All right, now he's pitting. Oh, I guess not. All right.
15th place. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 3. Pay attention to track limits, please, Jake.
Too much else to pay attention to.
P12. There's an incident in McIntyre. You think it might be Snyder?
Left side. Clear left. Good job.
There's an incident in Butchers. You think it might be Snyder? Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Pitting in.
1 gallon remaining. The leader's pitting now.
Pitting.
All right, are they more than 20 seconds ahead? Yeah, they are. Ugh. Richard held me up.
Okay, Jake. The next car is Sharp.
Pitting out.
Sharp in front is pitting.
How close am I?
10 minutes of fuel remaining. P11.
Heading out.
Fitting out.
I guess Richard didn't hold me up that much. I'm in front of Peter.
Heading out.
This is good.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
All right, Zach. There's your blue flag.
Heading out.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. The leader, Montgomery, is pitting. The gap to Lee behind is now 2.4 seconds. Sector 2 time is good. The next car is Smith. Smith ahead is pitting.
Right.
Thank you.
You're matching race pace, this is good. P4, that was a 55.
Heading out.
Unless I missed my mark, I'm actually in second. Pegowski hasn't pitted yet.
We need to find a tent in sector 2. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. P2, you've just done a 55.58.
See if I can catch Matza.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
He is so fast. Oops, wrong button. That's the one.
That's half distance. Should be about 6 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh no, Craig must have got speeding. That's my guess.
Sector 2 is
He was running fast.
40 off the pace.
Excuse me. Wait, where's Chaz? Way back.
Sector 3 time's okay.
Creative use of coasting.
You're a 10th off in sector 1.
This lap and 3 more. Till I pit again.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
I'm hoping the pit window's a little wider than that, actually.
Half a gallon of fuel remaining. Lee is getting closer. The gap is now 3.4.
That's not closer.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
I'll work on it.
Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Okay, Jake, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Zach needs to yield to Peter, technically. Well, I guess he's not within a second yet.
You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. B2. Sector 1 time's okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
Alright, 2 laps left. Windows open. I'm gonna go.
Heading out.
Unfortunately, Peter's far enough back that he will clearly see me go in.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Sorry, Chris.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yes. Alright. Ping out.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Technically not a blue flagger, but practically he is. But he'll pit before too long, and I'll just ride behind him and
Jake, you're reeling sharp in.
build up
Gap
some
is now
air.
0.7. B9. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
Bye-bye.
The leader has just done a 54.85.
Yeah, see, I've never broken into 54s. That's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, Jake, the next car is sharp.
I won't cut myself on it. I really should try and hit those apexes a little more gently.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Stay calm. Keep it smooth.
All right, I've got 14 laps of fuel and 12 laps of race.
The car in front has just done a 55.16. 8th place.
Nice lap, Greg.
Sector 3's a 10th off the pace. The gap to Sharp ahead is now 1.5 seconds. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Ian and Rich. Can I get in front of them?
The gap to Weber.
Yes.
Now
All right.
8.6.
Getting out.
Spitting out, spitting out.
I think it's funny how much more warning crew chief gave us than they did. Here, Greg. The third. Peter Pitt. He has not.
Nice one, Jake. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P3. Sector 3 time is quick.
That was a mistake. Yeah, Peter's only pit once. All right, good. You probably got to go in this lap. And he is just almost exactly 20 seconds ahead. And his pit stop will be short because he doesn't have any much fuel. So as much time as I can cut into it, the better. It's going to be close.
Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace.
Pitting in.
You've got 1 gallon left.
Peter doesn't have to call pitting because, yeah, there you go. All right, here goes. Hopefully he gets a long stop. And I can get a decent exit out of here. He's still sitting still?
Heading out.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3.
The rule said I had to let him go.
You're reeling Lee in. The gap is 0.40. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
He's throwing grass at me, trying to distract me. We still got 5.5 minutes, so I'm going to take my time, take it easy. If I get a chance, I'll take it.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Incident in Railway Bend. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Real talk, I'll be happy with the podium. But I do kind of want to get in front of Peter. Maybe it's a Coda situation where I get the last corner, last lap. He doesn't really make mistakes, so.
Keep searching, you'll find a gap. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 2.
Four laps left.
P3. Sector 3 time's okay.
I was early.
The gap to Lee in front is now 0.9.
Ah.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 3.
Slung my back end around too much. Five laps of fuel, 2.5 laps of race.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I'm slinging back in around this time. There we go. Much better.
Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Whew, that's the fastest lap I've ever done.
Jake, we're matching race pace. You've just done a 55.14.
Woo! Should be white flag this time by. Gotta stay close.
One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. Sector 3 time is fast.
Our left. Left side, clear. Up on your left, clear left.
We've been warned about track limits.
Sorry, Peter. Nice recovery. Last shot. Nope.
Looks like P1 has gone off in the right into Duffer's Dip.
Whew.
Well done. Decent drive.
Good battle, Ian. Good battle.
Oh man, Jake, that was close.
Yeah, sorry about the going wide there.
That was great racing, Jake.
Yeah.
You too, man. Whew.
Ian, you got by me, and I just could not get back by you for like 10 straight laps.
Where's Nicholas?
We've been asking all the race.
Butter called him binning it.
Great.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired.
Yeah, my arms are about jello.
Yeah, it's a mentally tough track, that's for sure.
I'm going to miss it.
It'll be back in a couple seasons.
It was a great time. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, Nicholas, lead us to the wreck.
We all here?
Yeah, go for it, man, go.
All right, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing. I think I heard him say you sort of take half the turn.
Corner, right?
Sure. Whee! Oh. Wow.
Amazing.
So nice to see you on the grassy knoll, Carter.
Melody, you had some serious airtime there. You were up for like 2 seconds.
All right, we'll go back and watch
Yeah,
that. That was fun.
Also, did I take you out on the straight there, Rusty, before the jump? I'm sorry about that.
Great race, guys. Thank you all.
You should have got over to the side more. Could someone help the Jaws of Life get Greg Sharp out of my cockpit?
Let's see. Get back to me.
There.
There we go.
Serious, y'all. Lots of fun as always.
All right,
Good
let's
stuff.
go see
Thanks,
that.
everybody. That was a lot of fun.
All right, we'll watch it from the copter cam. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Thunk. Whee! Given that I started in the pits, I feel pretty good about coming in third. Peter's very good at what he does, though. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, as always. And I might be doing touring cars Monday, where I'm running a Civic for a while. But I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely going to be doing trucks again Tuesday, so I'll have that. I'll get that streamed, and it'll be good. Anywho, thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all in the future.